Welcome to the Healthy Skin Show with Jennifer Fugo, where we're flipping everything you've been told about your chronic skin issues upside down and connecting you with alternative solutions your dermatologist never told you about.
Welcome back to episode number 242 of the Healthy Skin Show. Today, I want to tackle questions around liver detoxes. When a liver detox could be helpful, when it is best to avoid doing one, and is a detox better for certain types of rashes versus others? This is a big topic, and as many of you know who have listened to the show for a while, I'm not generally a big fan of liver detoxes. Various kits, products, and even eating plans are marketed all over the internet telling you that the one thing you're missing is to detox your liver. What many of these companies and experts fail to specify is that your liver has its own ability to detoxify. The obsession with detoxifying your liver is largely misguided by way of fairly false analogies, like the one about your liver being a fish filter. Misinformation like this can make you feel like you've got to cleanse your liver because all it does is clean up your body and store toxins. A notion that many of us are constantly bombarded with in Western society, that your body is dirty and for whatever reason, it just can't be kept clean enough. Now, with that being said, there can be a time and a place for a liver detox, so I figured this would be a great opportunity to discuss this topic further so you can make a more educated decision on whether a liver detox is right for you. Before we go any further, I do want to clearly say that I see the good intentions behind doing a liver detox, but the reality is that they're often too harsh and not supportive enough for what most people truly need at the beginning of their skin healing journey, especially for eczema, rosacea, and chronic hives. And for some, liver detoxes or cleanses can actually cause major skin flare-ups and reactions that you probably don't want. One of the biggest reasons why is because your liver needs support in the form of appropriate nutrients more so than it needs to be detoxed. That's why I talk so much about nourishing the liver to do what it's meant to do, since those pathways need specific nutrients that your body does not make. Liver detoxes won't likely improve those specific nutrient stores that your body and specifically your liver needs, even for those types of kits and products that are based on botanicals or herbs. And some people can react negatively to these various types of products that are based on herbs, especially if they have a ragweed allergy, since most liver detox herbs like milk thistle and dandelion are in the ragweed family. And it's why P2 Detox Balance is my go-to liver support to give the liver detox pathways for phase 2 and even phase 3 the nutrients that they need to start working more efficiently, especially if you suspect or have known gut microbiome issues that you want to work on, because your liver must be running well before you start tackling the gut issues to avoid a flare-up. I talk about this in my 3-part liver detox series. You can find part 1 in episode 177, part 2 is episode 186, and part 3 is episode 190, all from the Healthy Skin Show. Because I generally don't recommend liver detoxes, it doesn't mean that there isn't a time or place where a liver detox could be helpful. One of those instances would be in cases of psoriasis. With psoriasis, we know from research that liver dysfunction and metabolic issues unfortunately go hand in hand. I discuss these connections and the research that I found in episode 217. I'd highly recommend you check this episode out if you're not aware that psoriasis can increase your risk of other health conditions. So in this instance, a liver detox can sometimes be really helpful if there's a lot of liver dysfunction. This could look like elevated liver enzymes, elevated lipids, high fasting blood sugar, a diagnosis of diabetes, or if you've been told that you could have or have been diagnosed with fatty liver, which is more formally known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or any type of liver fibrosis or cirrhosis. My suggestion is to always support the liver first before adding in any detoxifying ingredients or products, because again, if there is an insufficient amount of key nutrients like glycine, glutathione, and other nutrients required by your liver, a liver detox could just throw your system out of whack even further. With all of the other chronic skin issues that I talk about here on the Healthy Skin Show and work with in my clinical practice, a liver detox would only make sense if liver dysfunction is still present after other root causes have been worked through to a significant degree, and that whatever products or formulas that are used do not contain any known cross-reactive allergens in them, especially for people who struggle with the allergy, eczema, asthma combo, or those who have chronic hives or urticaria. Someone struggling with significant histamine overload is likely not a candidate for doing any liver detoxes until their histamine reactivity is noticeably reduced without the use of more antihistamines. I have repeatedly been told by clients and readers that liver detoxes made their skin worse. Some have commented that they felt that the liver cleanse they did, quote unquote, broke them, such that they ended up in a horrific flare that got worse and worse and has become unending. So if you have been nervous about doing a liver detox, I don't blame you for your concern. The better step would be to first support your body's nutritional needs, since insufficiencies are inherently stressful. And then identify your root cause combo so that you can decide whether it's the right time for a liver cleanse or it would be more prudent to start tackling some of the other issues first. If you've got any questions or thoughts to share about this particular episode and topic, or you want to take a look at all the resources that I have linked throughout this episode, head on over to skinterrupt.com/242 so we can keep the conversation going. Then make a point to share this episode with someone you know who's been considering doing a liver detox or liver cleanse, but might not realize the implications for their particular skin issue and why supporting their liver might be a better approach first. Then take a moment to rate and review the Healthy Skin Show on your podcast platform and hit the subscribe button. That way you never miss a weekly dose of research, tips, strategies, and the inspiration you need to work on rebuilding healthy skin. And make sure to follow me on social media. I'm at Jennifer Fugo. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.